Hello everyone, welcome back to Left 4 Dead, 7 Days to Die. This will be episode 30. It's been quite some time since I last recorded this. I was kind of upset that I died on day 7 and my base just got destroyed. So I went and I made a new account to test out some strategies. I did not record the whole thing, but I did record day 7, 14, 21, and 28. And I basically got wrecked on day 7, day 14. And it wasn't until day 21 I actually survived. And realized that the zombies are actually kind of stupid. So I may use those strategies for day 14. But if you recall on the 2 episodes ago, which was actually a couple of weeks ago, we died. Let's see, I gotta remember where I am. There's a box over there. So Black Friday happened last week. We gotta destroy this. Oh, it's gonna take forever. Okay. And I finally bought a mic. I ended up getting the Blue Yeti mic. It was on sale for, it was $60 cheaper, which was cool. So that's due to arrive in a couple of days. I tried to buy a Steam controller, but they sold out, and they did not give me a reason why, so I contacted support, they then informed me why, which I don't know why they couldn't just send out an automated message when they canceled it. Apparently, what is what they told me? Apparently, they sold more controllers than they had anticipated, and they don't plan on producing any more controllers. Kind of like the Steam box. I got my Steam box for $1. Apparently, they put their stuff on sale when they're discontinuing them. So they canceled it, saying that they're not sure whether they're gonna, if or when they'll ever create more Steam controllers. So rather than having people wait forever, they just immediately refunded everyone, which is kind of a bummer. I was hoping to have a Steam controller. I do not own a wireless controller. I have a Xbox 360 controller that's wired. I've had it since the Xbox initially came out. I think like, what was it, 2003, 2004 time period? Or maybe 2005. Or no, maybe it's 2006. Because I was living by myself when it came out. And I didn't have anyone tell me not to buy it. It's kind of annoying. Like, my nose is completely fine, and then when I sit down to record, all of a sudden it just starts getting stuffy and runny. It's really annoying. Quite frustrating. Will this take us backstage? So I finally changed my controls, so pressing 0 will no longer stop recording. I got really angry on day 28. I was repairing my base and showing off how cool it was, and I did not realize that I had pressed 0. I was constructing items for my base to repair my base, and I did not realize I stopped recording. It was very annoying. So I finally changed my control. So I'm debating when I'm going to release my day 7, 14, 21, 28 day horde on my other account. Another reason why I made the other account is because in previous alphas, well, I don't know about all the alphas, but previously in Alpha 17, when a new update is released, the past version stops working. And so I made this file on Alpha 18.0, and then I made a new file on 18.1. But it looked like that it automatically upgraded from 18 to 18.1 without a problem, which is nice. That's not what I want to do. I want to open this guy up. Well, we should keep that. Let's get rid of that. Don't want to eat the glass in accident. If you recall, we did lose everything, I think. I'm actually not sure if we lost everything, but I know our stuff is too far away to like bother going over there. Do I have a pickaxe? Or lockpicks? Or anything? Do I have clothes at least? Oh, I'm so weak. Okay. We'll be here forever. "30 minutes later." Forget it, I'll come back some other time. So I hope when I get the Blue Yeti microphone. What the hell? The audio will be really good, and I think then I will start recording my own trailer or something like that, or something like that. Kind of disappointed with this point of interest. I felt like there should be a lot more you know, that stuff. Alright, let's make our way back to our base, which, you know, doesn't really exist. And we'll put our stuff away. At least it's not snowy here. In my second account, it is I'm stuck in the desert, so it's super hot. A bunny? What the hell? Come closer. Aha! First try. God damn it, my nose is so annoying. Alright, we got food tonight. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out where my crossbows were. So what I did, so I found a building like that had like a large staircase, and I just built my base around the staircase. And it failed many times. In fact, the only thing that worked was I kind of juked the zombies. I kind of did what I was trying to do in my first base, and it worked somehow. So I might try to replicate that. but it was like I built 2 bases. I had a backup base, and about halfway into the Horde night, my first base died, and my backup one worked. But you could probably it was really annoying. And the second time I failed, it was because I ran out of repair materials, and eventually there were just so many zombies that just wiped out my base because I couldn't repair my defenses in time, and I panicked, I ran away, I fell off my high point, broke my legs. It was just all bad. I kind of just want to regurgitate everything into their own bags again. I'm here to play, not to you know, look through my bags like crazy forever. Forever. We need that. Let's see. And the cool thing about the other file, I found a level 6 pistol right off the bat in the beginning of the game, and I was like, well, what the hell is this? I didn't even have the luck thing. Increases loot drop. I didn't even have that, and somehow I kept getting lots of damn it, load. Lots of cool things. So the reason why we are attacking those corpses earlier is because they give you nitrate powder, which is used to create bullets, and I made myself like 1,500 rounds. Excuse me, I'm getting kind of annoyed with my system right now. Let's see. I had like over 1,500 rounds of rifle ammo, and I ran out like so fast. So I found out where the lockbox is. It's right here. It used to be down there, but now it's right here. Let's see. I think I. Stupid throat. I hate my system. It's like perfectly okay all day, and suddenly when I start recording, or suddenly when I start talking to a girl, like I start coughing, I start running nosy, running nose. My nose starts running away from me. It's super annoying. It's like, dude, get a life. Have I been here? Yeah, I've been here. Kind of frustrating. This is like a new town, and I feel like I've been everywhere already. But we should definitely make a bike sooner than later. I've been watching a lot of Kitchen Nightmares and Hell's Kitchen by Gordon Ramsay on YouTube. So like, I see stuff like this and I'm like, oh, I just have like flashbacks of terrible kitchens. Alright, how do we get into this place? Oh, right here. That made quite a bit of noise, but the nurse is asleep. I'm doing pretty well with his headshots. I mean, like, heads exploding. The percent chance of heads exploding is seems pretty high right now. I tried to make an auger in my other game, and it requires 15. If you saw earlier, I had this thing called motor chain. You need 15 of them to make it. Kind of, I guess it's an end game item, but I only had like 7, so I spent a good deal of time just farming for those chains. And you can only get them from toolboxes and yep, back to being useless. And I tried using the stun baton on my other file, and it sucks. The damage of the thing just sucks. But we're gonna focus on it with this file. I use mainly the machete. The nice thing about the machete is it can also be used to carve up animal corpses. I left my bullets, so I only have 1 shot. What the hell? Ah. Lucky punch. It's stuff like that just pisses me off. Like, he's supposed to be stunned, I'm supposed to hit him, but no, he has to like one-shot me almost. Like, this game is very unforgiving in the beginning, and then later on it's like when I get to like almost day 14, all of a sudden the zombies can't touch me. I mean, I still die, but like it's not. They barely do anything. It's so easy. Like, I get ambushed left and right. It's like, oh, just a flesh wound. Oh, jacket. Does it do anything? Nope, it does nothing. It's useless. I'm suddenly in an annoyed mood. You're like, that's easy. You get annoyed often. No, it usually takes me a while. I just hate it when I talk to people and we're on the same subject. Like, they tell me something, and then when I tell them something of my experience of the same thing that happened to them, and all of a sudden they're like, "Oh, what are you talking about?" Like all of a sudden they have no knowledge of what we were talking about in the last like 10 minutes. It's so annoying. And then you're like, "Oh, I thought I wasn't paying attention. You're doing a worse job of paying attention." At least this is working. Can't open the— oh, I can. Cool. This one's not locked. Coffee. Oh crap. We're gonna maintain being crouched just in case there's some birds nearby. Don't want to die right now. That cafe was kind of a letdown. Land on the tire. Hopefully it mitigates our fall damage. Have we been here? I don't think we have. Aha, we have not. I was right. So I was thinking about recording one episode of this, and then I'll record one of my newer games I just bought for no apparent reason. I don't have a controller, so I'm not quite sure where I place my Xbox 360 controller. I guess I'm just gonna have to go invest in a $60 wireless controller, which I probably should have done on Black Friday, but I had just spent like $800 on new glasses, because the glasses I currently have are like 6 years old, and I got lectured by the optometrist, like, oh, you're supposed to get your eyes checked every year, and I was like, yeah, sorry, I couldn't afford it, you know, no money. But now my new job has the insurance to cover, let's see, one free checkup, and then a sizable amount off my glasses. And the reason why it was so expensive was because I've always wanted prescription sunglasses, and so I got a pair of Oakley's sports sunglasses, and I got them with a prescription, so that came out to be like $500. And then my regular prescription glasses with a discount came out to be like $250. So yeah, I spent about $750, $800. Kind of crazy. But if you think about it, I haven't had a legit pair of glasses in over 6 years. I decided to just go all out. So I got the works. I got everything. Polarized, reduced lens, like compact lens, designer rims, huh. Alright, let's head downstairs. That looks like a fake wall. Yeah, no scope. Well, kind of. Hey, we leveled. Nice. I'm thirsty. All this crouching has made me thirsty. Let's drink some yucca. Yucca? I think it's like cactus juice. Find more ammunition and loot. Amazing. Damn it. We only have one lockpick. Hopefully it works. I was trying to open up this lockbox in this other game, and it got down to 3 seconds and failed. And then it continued to fail. I went through like 15 lockpicks. It was just so stupid. That was not worth it. And I don't have any lockpicks. Get rid of the shorts. Get rid of the chair. We don't need trees right now. One time I came in here, a room similar to this, and there were like 3 radioactive zombies in here. And I was like, crap! I just died. I got slaughtered in there. Yep, super annoying. Trying to be stealthy, but you have to destroy the glass. That sounded like plastic, but it gave me iron. So a cool thing is, if you do base construction, I found out that if you turn stone into concrete or cement, it gives you like a ton of experience. So we should start collecting this stuff. Cobblestone. We don't want cobblestone. We want this stuff. Why didn't I bring my shovel? Can we make a stone shovel? No, we can't, because we need plants. 3 plants. Well, let's repair this guy. And we'll start carrying a shovel with us. So, the annoying thing about my phone, I think it's used to me, because I'm right-handed, when I use my phone, I always right-hand press the buttons, or the interface, and it works immediately. But whenever I try to do it left-handed, it doesn't register that I'm touching it with my left hand. It's super annoying, like I have to use my right hand. So if someday I happen to like, in a freak accident, lose my right hand, I get totally screwed. Can't touch the interface. It's like it knows it's my dominant hand. Watch, it's gonna be right in my face. Oh, it's upstairs. Can I shoot you? For a second there I thought it was just hitting all the bars. Nope, I just suck. Yeah, come down here with me. He's not dead yet, so once he stands up, we'll get him. Some annoying things though. Like, I swear I shot the zombie, but it didn't register that I shot him because they were so close. It sounds like he's the only one in here. But a lot of times, they don't really spawn until you get to a certain point. Yeah. My nose is acting up again. Super annoying. I actually think he's coming from outside. Oh, nope, he's right there. And I'd like to say I got used to the range, but that's not true. I still have no clue where what's close and what's far when I start hitting things. It's really annoying. Cool, got some iron. And we're encumbered. Yeah, this stuff is where you'll find motor parts. And we didn't get it. I mean, the motor chain is what I mean. So we have this moron in the office, and I try to not think about it, and we had a Thanksgiving break, and so I didn't get to see it. I'm not gonna classify what gender it is. I didn't get to see it for a week, and it was chill. And I got back first day, yesterday actually, and I'm like refreshed, kind of. I really, oh, what? I thought I switched my ass. More or less refreshed, because I was gone for a week. Because I used my vacation hours to get the whole week of Thanksgiving off. Anyways, but he's like, he comes up to me, he's like, we need to go over what you've been modeling in Revit for stuff, so that you can stop making those mistakes. And I'm like, mistakes? What are you talking about? I've worked with like a dozen people, and no one's ever complained about my modeling. It's just this guy. But then I've talked to people about this person before. This guy, gal, and damn it, go to hell. I thought I heard someone else. Oh, I almost died. Where the hell did you come from? Holy crap. Anyways, she said there was a problem with my modeling, and it's annoying. And I'm like, 9 months after working here, I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? And then she said, and then after that, she said, oh, nothing against you. That's, and he started playing off like, I didn't do anything wrong. He just wants to talk to me about it. And I'm just like, what? I don't know. This person just bugs the hell out of me. This person really needs to take a class and learn how to talk to people. And then we're working on this project, and we need to add some things to the project. And Ichi was saying, one second, I lost my train of thought. Train of thought or trend of thought? I was trying not to complain about this person because I feel like once you start complaining about people, then you admit that there's indeed a problem. And I don't want to admit there's a problem, because when I admit there's a problem, then I get more annoyed. But oh yeah, she was like, for these next 4 projects, I need you guys to add this sheet to the construction documents. And he said it's for the Oakland projects. And I'm working on like 3 or 4 projects for Oakland. But he only mentioned, she only mentioned 2 of them. And so I asked, should I add it to this other project? Because we're basically building a mall, and we have like 3 projects, but they're owned by 2 different people. Like one guy owns like 2 of the projects, and another person owns another project. And because it's part of the mall, I noticed that malls and stuff like that have their own additional building codes on top of the regular codes. And so if this one has to have it, then all of them has to have it, right? So I just asked that question, should I include this on that model too? And she was like, I don't know, I'll have to check. And then she said, she said, like I said earlier, we only have to do it for these other projects. And I'm like, well, you just told me you're not sure, and then you're telling me you're sure, but then you're being a smartass about it. And it's just super annoying. I just wanted to like talk back, but then like she is totally not worth it. I don't know, she just really got on my nerves yesterday and today. And then she was like, oh, let's talk at the end of work today. That was yesterday. And I was like, okay, we'll talk at the end. So I contacted her about 40 minutes before I was about to leave work. And she responded like, oh, why didn't meet now? And I was like, what do you mean? You said earlier today that you want to talk to me at the end of work. And she was like, well, I meant at the end of my work. I still have another hour of work to go. And I'm like, well, I don't get paid more than 8 hours a day. I hit like 8.5 hours already. I like to work additional time because on some days I like to take a long lunch break, and I have that cushion. So I always work more than 40 hours a week, so I have that cushion to, like, you know, be lazy one day, take like an hour and a half lunch break, as opposed to the usual 30 minutes. And so I was like, what is this girl's problem? And so she's like, oh, let's talk about what's wrong with your stuff in the morning. And just so everyone knows, I am a designer at this architect firm, and she is a job captain, which is one position higher than me. Not a licensed architect, just pretty much me in 2 years. If I worked in the same place for 2 years, I'd be in that position. And I report to a bunch of licensed architects, and none of them have ever had a problem with my stuff. But she has frequently told me that the higher ups don't know anything, which is, they're licensed. They've been doing this for like 27 plus years, and like, I think this guy here is just full of shit. Hopefully she doesn't watch these videos. It's terrible. I brought up her multiple times. So today rolled around, and I didn't bring it up because I just didn't care, and she didn't bring it up, so I guess it's not important. So I found out turrets are very good. It saved my life so many times. And I'll try to incorporate it into my build. But that's it for this episode. Hope everyone had like a fantastic Thanksgiving break. And if you don't celebrate, I'm sure you got a day off anyways, because this is America. But yeah, thank you for watching. Take care and farewell. Goodbye.